My wife had a much-needed opportunity this past week to get away and hang out with her mom and her sister for a while. So I was lamenting the single dad kinds of issues that were popping up near the end of the week with a friend of mine and telling him some story about how my kids were doing something that was frustrating. And he said, when my kids were young, my two boys used to sit in the back seat. And he said, for entertainment, they would make up imaginary things. And he said he remembered one time that one of his sons made an imaginary ball, and the other son stole it. And so the son that made the ball started crying. And I thought, that's probably the funniest story I've ever heard in my life. And he said, I kept telling him, just make another one. And it kind of made my problems sort of drift to the background of the silly conflict that I'd had to deal with. But, all this morning we've been talking about worth. And I love those kinds of stories where people have something and they have no idea the value of it. And then it's revealed. At 43, there are a lot of lies that over the years the devil has told me over and over again about who I am. From things I've done. And sometimes those things are 100% justified because I did those things. He's not called the accuser for no reason. But one of the best known and most well-loved scriptures that you and I could all say together would be, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him might not perish but would have eternal life. There's a beautiful song that's a little bit newer that the refrain of it just says over and over and over again, the cross has the final word. So I don't know where you are today and how you found yourself here this morning and what you're thinking about as we're getting ready to remember the cross. But I'd like for you to remember that this morning. And maybe you need to just say that quietly to yourself, is that the cross has the final word. For whatever you think of yourself, God has placed incredible value on you. So as the emblems come by, we invite you to take them and hold on to them for a moment and think about the sacrifice of Jesus. Think about what that says about your value to God. And when you've had some time to prepare, please go ahead and take.